when citizens go out of their way to look up laws to help you out?
Yes, sir, we appreciate it.
All right, okay. Please write these down and read them back to me, okay?
I'm not writing them down.
What?
I'm more than happy to switch you to communications.
Well, why won't you write them down? Let me ask you something. Don't you have a pen and paper handy?
Yes, I do.
Then would you mind writing them down? I thought, by me, giving you the statutes, that would help you out. Let's go under 3015 of the Florida statutes, the Sheriff's Department. It is their duty, not option, to arrest these American boom car terrorists. Now, I've already been stalled 3 times where I called, the Panama City police. I try to use the utmost of courtesy. Have I been courteous to you?
Yes, sir, you have.
That's the way I try to be. And it seems to me courtesy don't even work. And I'm wondering if there's some kind of a stalling tactic going on where they want me to be able to describe who's in the vehicle. They want me to go by a tag, but the Bay County Sheriff's Department, when there was bank fraud, they sure didn't mind telling somebody, oh, we only know that it's a yellow Camaro. Just like when...
Hold on just a moment. This office company direct your call?
Yes, I was just trying to talk to somebody at, I think her name was Shelley at the Bay County Sheriff's Department, and then I got hung up on where I'm trying to report a super loud car stereo in Panama City, Florida. Not only that, it was black in color. It was going from east to west, and I told them where they could cut off this vehicle down by Michigan Avenue, and then I got stalled again, and then How you doing, Communication 330? Is this the Bay County Sheriff's Department?
This is the Bay County Sheriff's Department. How can I help you?
Yeah, how you doing, 330? What I've been trying to do as of September 30th, 2015, about, now it's going on about 1:30, Miss, I've been trying to report a super loud car stereo in Panama City, Florida. I've been hung up on by the dispatchers a minimum of about 4 times, and all I'm trying to do is safeguard our emergency vehicles, which is a felony for these boom cars under 80610 of the Florida statutes to put emergency vehicles in danger.
Okay, can you stop yelling for me?
I'm sorry, miss. I'm just very frustrated, that's all.
It's okay. Where is this going on at?
Miss, in Panama City, Florida, 15th Street, and I hear them near, let's see, I'm trying to think. See, by the time I tell you, they've already gone something like 40, 50 miles an hour, so I tell the Panama City Police to be down at Carl Gray Park, and they could have a video camera, and they could get out there with an unmarked car and turn off their radar detectors, okay, the speed detectors, because the boom cars, they use the radar detectors to be able to detect the cops a long ways off. And all I'm trying to do, miss, is I'm just trying to live in my home in peace. And I can't understand. 3015 of Florida statutes, it's the duty of the Sheriff's Department, to arrest these punks. And a lot of times they're driving close to each other in a dangerous manner. Not only that, they drive side by side so the drug dealer gets away. No, what I'm trying to say is this: if you have a car down there unmarked, you can... I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry. Please. Okay. I'm very frustrated. I'm a senior citizen. I'm trying to live in my home in peace. And the Panama City cops there's another one that's a black SUV that's long, kind of like an older model, goes up and down the road, blasts his speakers as loud as he wants, because the Panama City cops are too busy busting homeless people like Patricia Wilder in McKenzie Park.
What road is it happening on?
It's happening on 15th Street. the main, miss, let me ask you something. Have I been polite to you?
Well, sir, that doesn't really, that doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to help you.
Right, and so what we need to do, we need to...
another jurisdiction.
We need to get...
So this is on 15th and Weston B here. Weston B here to call.
Well, what I'm trying to say is this is, if you have an unmarked car down by Carl Gray Park, these cars are going down to sell their drugs on the beach. I saw a National Geographic special where it said Panama City Beach is the largest drug dealing in the area. Do you know who Captain Faith Bell is?
Yes, I don't.
Well, she happens to be the captain of the Bay County Sheriff's Department, and she specifically said, our drug dealers, as if she's trying to protect the local drug dealers from out-of-town drug dealers on Spring Bay.
Okay, so would you like me to send someone over to Coral Gray Park to check out the area, sir? Is that what you're wanting?
I'm wanting an undercover vehicle out there 24... How about this? Bay County Sheriff's Department put up signs that says, if we hear the boom car, we will take your vehicle under 932 contraband. We will throw you in jail under 3015 of the Florida statutes. We will throw you in jail under domestic terrorism under 876 of the Florida statutes. We'll throw you in jail under 80610, which is putting emergency vehicles in danger. Miss, what is the chances of an emergency vehicle, being heard by one of these boom cars? What's the chances?
Okay, do you want me to get a supervisor?
Let me ask you something. What are the chances of an emergency vehicle being heard by a boom car?
Supervisor to call you.
Why?
Notice, they are afraid to admit the truth. I bet you they've been coached by the cops.
Why?
Because they would know more about the legal advice. I'm just a dispatcher. All I can do is get you a police officer, a deputy to come talk to you, or ambulance or fire.
Oh, yeah.
On that side of it, what I can do is get you in touch with a deputy supervisor, someone that would more than happy be able to call you and be able to talk to you about it.
Okay, first of all, number one, why is it Frank McKeithen will spin that slave catcher's wheel on Channel 13? And he said,
I don't know.
And what gets to me, he's running this propaganda on In God We Trust, and yet he has thrown people in jail because they tried to do something about the boom cars. 30. How about, Miss, write down Psalms 35:20 of the Bible. It talks about for those who lay in wait and ensnare the peaceful of the land. And what's happening right now is the cops are putting the general public under entrapment. That's 777 201 of the Florida statutes.
Sir, what's your name?
Why do you want to know my name?
I'm going to get a patrol supervisor to call you about this.
Oh, let me ask you something. So what you're telling me, Frank McKeithen can spin the slave catcher's wheel on Channel 13 where it says you don't have to give your name, but I got to reveal my name and make myself a target? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me?
All I can do for you is get a patrol supervisor
I'll tell you,
to call you about this. I'm a dispatcher.
That's right, and here's what you can do. Here's what you can do. You can say, we want a car down there at Carl Gray Park, and you're going to have a video camera, and you're going to turn off your radar gun so they can't detect you with their radar detectors. You're going to be undercover, and you'll get every one of them, because I know for a fact the Sheriff's Department the cops have a secret signaling system that the general public doesn't know about. So when the car is way off, they can detect the cop that is using a speed radar gun. I'm on to that, okay?
I'm a dispatcher.
You're right. And see, and miss, here's the thing. Well, here's the thing. If the Panama City Police ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing, have the Sheriff's Department have a sting operation and arrest the cops. you can't patch me through.
I can't patch you through. I can get him to call you if you give me your
You
name.
swear that under perjury, 837 of the Florida statutes, right?
What's your name and number, please? Let me get a patrol supervisor.
Okay, first of all, number one, how do I know that maybe the sheriff's department, where Faith Bell said on National Geographic Channel, are drug dealers? And how do I not know that she's not protecting the drug dealers? Now,
Can you hear me?
yes, I want to know the reason why I got to give my name, and yet at the same time these punks can go up and down the road.
Okay, listen. Listen to me. You do not have to give your name. If you give us a phone number, they can call you back. If you want to be anonymous, that's fine.
Oh, I know what's going on. You want my phone number, so that anytime that I call the sheriff's department, then my number comes up, and then they hang up on me. Where Garrett hangs up on me. Okay? And I tried to get.
Continue to yell at the dispatchers in here. You can give us
Okay,
your number.
first of all, miss.
Somebody call you, or we'll disconnect.
First of all, miss, I'm not yelling at you. I'm very frustrated. Miss, I would want you to where you wouldn't have to hear it in public. Let me ask you something. Do you hear them in traffic, those boom cars, miss?
If you give me your
Let me ask you something. I'm just asking you a simple question. Do you hear them boom cars in traffic? Do you?
Sir, do you want somebody to call?
Why won't you admit the facts of the truth? I'm asking you a simple question. Do you hear those boom cars in traffic?
We do not have to answer any questions. We are dispatchers in here. We do not have to answer any questions.
Oh, really? Why not? Are you afraid? Do you got something to hide?
That is fine.
So what, miss? All I'm trying to do is I'm trying to live in my home in peace. I would want that for you. Okay? I want it to where, and what gets to me, they drive real close to each other tailgating. Okay, they drive dangerously side by side, but the cops are too busy busting homeless people, beating the bushes looking for homeless people quietly drinking a beer.
Okay, well, I can't do anything for you on my end. I can have somebody call you.
You can have the sheriff's department. You can have Frank McKeithen under 3015 of the Florida statutes. You can even have you can deputize citizens. That's under 3015 of Florida statutes.